Muted here. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Benchwarmers Fantasy Football League Draft. My name's Joey. I'm the host of the Bench Podcast. We also have the Fantasy playlist of the podcast where we cover all things fantasy. This is a listener league, so everyone here is a listener of the show or part of the show itself. Looks like we got Angel hopping on. What's up, Angel?
What up? What up? It's draft time. I'm literally in my car about to do this draft on my phone, but I'm so ready. My body's ready.
My night two of draft.
My
All right,
body.
let's hop here. Angel, am I setting the order? I'll just do it.
You can, big cat.
Yeah, I will. I left it up to you, fucking asshole. Here we go. Draft room.
What's that? What was that?
All right, let's look at draft order here. Angel, you end up with a number one overall pick. That's interesting.
Sweet.
Damn it. And I am picking last. So we're at the polar opposites here of the draft. I haven't picked last before. I'm kind of excited about this turn.
Really quick, you're gonna start it, right?
What's that?
As far as starting the league, do you want me to do it or do you got it? Because I get started right here.
Yeah, you could do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not pumped about number one. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit. Not we pumped about number one, but what are you gonna do? It's gonna be Jamar Chase for sure. There's the Bijan stuff that if experts are doing it, then why should if Adam Schefter thinks that Bijan's gonna have a good year, why shouldn't I? But that's not enough. Damn, I gotta wait 20 picks.
I don't know if I like I don't get the late. I feel like I haven't heard a good explanation yet for Bijan over Chase. It doesn't have a great O line. It's a team that might need to be throwing a lot and maybe that's his bump. But I haven't really heard a great explanation yet.
Yeah, a guy who come off Triple Crown who's 25 years old. That's the kind of guy who I want to go with. Jamar Chase, their defense is worse, probably worse than it was last year. I get it, but not at number one. Number one, I want a guy who I can just rely on. I'm just gonna wait a little longer. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Mark Chase, number one.
Yeah, I think it's just the only way to go. Bijan taken right. It's Bijan and Chase. That's just whether or not that pans out to be the right way to go in the future. It's all you have is information at hand. That's just the way to go right now. I don't understand the Bijan over Chase argument yet. I haven't heard a good explanation for it yet. But Doza time here at number 3. I think this league's full of everyone from last year. No turnover here.
Yeah, I think so. And some of these guys. Well, Doza, the guy right now, he's a day one benchmark, but was not on this league last year. He's been added to it this year. He was pumped to get in the league. I don't know why he's on, but he was in this league.
And
he's one new guy.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Danimal won this league last year.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Danimal won the league. Slime McNuggets, shout out, bro. Best fantasy name out there.
Slime McNuggets. Yeah. Man,
I want to end here. Gabe's right ahead of me, and AJ's there.
This is the first draft I've ever had to do that 1.1, and I gotta wait.
Yeah.
Normally I do my 0 RB. I can't afford to do that with this spot.
With some long waits, but then a turn. So I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm at least gonna start with a little. I'm the turn. I'm 10. So I'm 110, 2.1.
10's nice.
I've been at the front of most of my drafts. So it's kind of different to be all at the end here, but we'll see. Guys taking their entire time, huh?
I wonder how many drafts going on this weekend. I know
right
guys
now.
literally like me. I know guys like me are doing it literally wherever they are.
So where are you at?
I literally was driving, and I thought I'd had time to make it. Computer pick. He's probably just put auto pick. I thought I had time to make it, but I pulled into a random street in the San Fernando Valley. So some guy here's.
And Gabe's with you, drafting there too. So you and Gabe drafting from a
No,
car.
me
I
and
thought I saw
Gabe's somewhere else. Yeah, we're all separate. It's not like a bunch of dudes separated.
All right, well, at least you're here. Doza time, bro. Get your shit together out here auto picking. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable, brother. Shark pool here. So he auto pick Gibbs. So that's what I hate about the auto picks in the first round. It's like, dang it, still worked out for him.
Yeah.
Yesterday in the Benchwarmers League draft, we had a guy miss his first 2 picks, but he auto picked Derrick Henry and Justin Jefferson.
What? Yeah. I saw that because we're both in that league too. I was like, well, that's pretty nice. I mean, like, you don't really, not your picks, but it's like really still good picks. Oh yeah. Yesterday in that league, I did pretty good. That was the other Benchwarmers League.
How many drafts do you have left this weekend?
This is my last one for the weekend. I think I have my old job. I won that league last year, and they asked me to be in it again. Yeah, I might just Tom Brady it or Peyton Manning it and just go out on top, just retire on top.
Beautiful.
But I don't know. I won like a bunch of money there last year, so I might just jump in again. That one might be tomorrow.
Sharp look here, looking like he's going to auto draft as well. Looks like everyone else except for Fuck with a Wee Ball 22. It's going to be auto drafting.
Wee Ball. Yeah.
Saquon. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Right.
Auto pick Saquon. Yeah. All right, defending champ, Danimal. Who's he picking? He's taking Lamb, right? Or Jefferson?
He's a Rams fan. He's going to go Puka Nacua.
That is crazy.
No, he's not. I just don't know who's going to go.
He said, bro, really?
I just don't know.
He's taking CD or Lamb. Come on. Don't overthink it.
He's a day one bench warmer. So he listens to all of our advice.
We've been pretty hardcore on Lamb here.
Yeah. but I don't know. He's a Rams fan. So
whoa.
Yeah. Big RB guy. Derrick Henry. Man, this is a RB heavy first round. Besides Jamar Chase.
I mean, we're at pick 6, and Jefferson and Lamb are still there, and Amon-Ra.
That's
holy crap.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I'm gonna be at pick 10.
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm at pick 10. And I'm gonna get either CMC, Puka, St. Brown, Lamb, or Jefferson. That's wild. Because I mean, Henry's great. I don't want to call him a reach in like a super negative way. He's 1,800 yards last year, definitely a first rounder, but not typically going at number 5. So in that sense, he's a reach. Slime McNuggets, damn it, and he's a Cowboys fan too. So yeah,
Lamb. Cowboys about to throw the ball a million times.
What a gift! What a gift!
CD at number 7 or 5, 6.
See, if this dude's about to auto pick Justin Jefferson, this drives me nuts. But such is life.
It's life. Yeah. This is a little PSA. If you're watching this and you text me or contact me, yeah, bro, 5 o'clock works for sure. And then you're not on, you're not gonna be on next year. I'll tell you that.
Maybe they're coming home from work or something. Saturday night.
Yeah, maybe.
Look at your ass. You're in a car. But you made it.
Yeah, I was like literally all day trying to plan it out so I can get somewhere to a house or something by 5 o'clock. But I was like, screw it. I'm doing it for my car.
Looks like this guy's gonna auto draft. This is a good time to do a little housekeeping. Hey guys, today's mock draft is brought to you by FantasySmack.com. Go check them out. They have all sorts of trophies and belts and all the cool stuff to award your fantasy football winner, either last year's winner, maybe need a trophy update, whatever you need. They got all the cool fantasy stuff. Check them out. Use the link in the description of this video below. And also you can support the podcast by doing that. TrophySmack.com. Check them out. All right, it's almost go time for me here. It is
So AJ
almost
and Gabe.
go time.
That's interesting. If Gabe could pick Micah Parsons, he would. If it was the IDP player, he would pick Micah Parsons.
Let's predict the Gabe and AJ picks. AJ's taking Jefferson. For sure.
That's unbelievable. Jefferson at what?
8.
Fuck out of here.
CMC. All right, so I'm gonna get one of these receivers. I'm gonna get one of these receivers for sure. So I'm thinking, Ainge, I think I'm going 0 RB here. Because
look at the board. Look at the board.
So let me show you the running backs here. So in my mind, this is a heavy drop off. Like Genty just went, so that's a reach. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right there. That's a reach. Genty over Jefferson is wild work. A-Chain, Jacobs, Irving, Taylor. To me, that's a major drop off from McCaffrey. Gabe quickly took Jefferson. I can't believe I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here with Puka and Amon-Ra St. Brown. It almost feels like a trap. It almost feels like a trap.
What do you guys know that I don't know?
Yeah. Let me check Twitter real quick. I got back-to-back picks here, so I'm gonna take my time. And I'm taking a receiver. You got to take Amon-Ra, right? Back-to-back years finishing at 3. Amon-Ra, steady quarterback situation.
Here. 0 RB here. You could do. There's so much Amon-Ra, Nico, Amon-Ra, Puka.
That's my first thought. Amon-Ra, Nico is my first thought right here. I don't like Puka because Stafford's back's already hurting. And Neighbors is already questionable. And his quarterback is Russell Wilson and then maybe a rookie. So I'm leaning here, Amon-Ra and Nico. Let me peek at the running backs, just make sure I'm not overlooking anything. A-Chain's already hurt. I don't like the vibes. I'm a big vibes guy. I don't like that Ollie Gordon's coming on strong. I'm probably overlooking Jacobs in most of my drafts. Right? Like, we're probably overlooking him.
He's just their line got better. That team's going to be better with a healthy Jordan Love. Yeah, maybe.
It's just going to be better. They're going to move the ball better.
And then all the backup running backs suck or are hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so let me pick my favorite receiver here. Amon-Ra or Nico. To me, this is tough. I know Amon-Ra is steady, but Jamo's getting talked up.
Whatever it is, it's something plus Nico for me. Nico has the steadiest quarterback, the healthiest, the youngest.
I'm going Amon-Ra. I'm just going to trust the back-to-back number 3 finishes. It's just, to get him at number 10 is crazy.
At worst, so here number 7 wideout, which is crazy.
Yeah. So here my choice is, Jacobs or Collins here. And that's just immediately going to test the 0 RB strategy. My wife just got home. Hey, babe.
This is live as can be, baby.
Yeah. Nico or Jacobs. Man, Jacobs is in a good situation the more I think about it. Will Nico stay healthy? That's what's buzzing around in my mind right now. Nico has wide receiver 1 capability, man. I'm going to go Nico. I'm going to stick to the 0 RB. I'm going Amon-Ra and Nico. That was tough, but I feel good about it right away.
Let's see if Gabe can do it too. Gabe can pair Justin Jefferson with another nice guy.
Let's also remember Gabe's a Packers fan. Josh Jacobs sitting right there. Yep.
Josh Jacobs. Yep. Yeah.
Yep. I don't want to hate on my boy right. AJ. AJ's obviously on the show, but that Genty pick is.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about it on Monday's show or on Tuesday's show.
Hey, AJ, if you're listening, man, hop on the stream real quick. I don't want to go in on him without him here to give us his reasoning.
This is the perfect time to go in on him.
I know, right?
Malik.
What a stupid pick. Everyone's getting pushed back here because because of Henry and
So he got
Genty going.
So Genty and Neighbors for AJ, McCaffrey and Puka for fuck it, we auto draft. Simon Nuggets went with CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown.
How do you feel about that AJ Brown pick over Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London, Ladd McConkey?
It's hard for me to pass on Brian Thomas Jr.
I'm probably going
any this late.
Man, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm probably getting all three of those guys over AJ Brown.
I love Brian Thomas Jr. this year. I don't care if Jeff Hunter's there.
Yeah, look at the chat. The chat is quiet.
People are focusing right now.
This was not in my mock drafts. Yeah, this isn't really chalk so far. This is kind of a little bit all over the place. I love these kind of drafts because you really don't know what's going to happen. Watch someone pick Dak Prescott right here. Oh, it's Danimal, defending champ. Who's he going to pick? He has to go receiver here, right? He's probably going to go London, McConkey. Rams fan, maybe he's going
Sorry, him.
You like Brian Thomas Jr. over London?
Yeah.
He don't. Oh, Chase Brown. Chase Brown is just going. Brown. He's just going earlier and earlier in every draft I see. Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good with Chase Brown right there. Chase Brown and Derrick Henry. That's sick. And then I mean, sharp look auto pick, 8-Chain and Barkley. Those are time auto pick. Brian Thomas Jr. and Gibbs. That's nice. Shout out RB, London and Brian Robinson. He'll be watching all the Falcons games. Angels up. That's why he hopped off the screen, guys. But he went Jamar Chase's first pick, and he has the turn here. So
I can still hear you guys. I just can't.
I know. I'm sure you're thinking. So I'll talk through it for you. Angels at 0 RB guy. That's kind of his MO. So obviously you're looking McConkey here. I talk a lot of football with Angel, and I don't think he's taking Tyreek Hill. I'll just say that. I don't think there's a receiver. I love that you get to hear while I'm like trying to guess what you're thinking. I don't think there's a second receiver here you like. So I think you're going receiver, tight end, or receiver, quarterback. I think you're going McConkey quarterback or McConkey tight end.
It's gonna be a tight end for sure. I'm getting one of the top two tight ends.
Is that right though? There's not a second receiver you like here?
Not the one I'm in love with, but I'm gonna take one either way. I think this guy I'm gonna pick is gonna be tight end 1 this year. I said it before. I like him more than I like Bowers. I like him. He had 2 touchdowns last year. Nothing's changed. Coordinator's still the same. Still Kyler Murray. I'm gonna take Trey McBride. Pair him with Jamar Chase. The 2 guys that could finish number 1.
Whoa. Second round tight end alert. I don't know what this means, but I'm sure it's something sarcastic. Danimal said, you got to take QJ right here. I don't even know who QJ is. Quentin Johnson?
Quentin Johnson. Yeah. Yeah.
I got to jump on him.
Danimal's an asshole sometimes. So that's what that is. It's my guy, though. Let's see.
It's been a champ.
Yeah, I'm going to just go. Man, this is tough.
I like the McBride pick. It's weird to see him in the second round, but it's a turn. Doesn't matter. You could technically you could have been a third rounder, I guess.
You know what? I'm gonna zig while everyone's zagging. I'm gonna get the guy who.
Like it.
If I look, fuck that. Never mind. I'm gonna do it for a second. I'm gonna do it for a second. Never mind. Fuck that.
I'm surprised you're not jumping on McConkey here, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to work around McConkey, but it's just kind of punching me in the face.
What's your hesitation? 5 seconds.
Yeah. So my thing right now, I could Chase can finish number 1, McBride can finish number 1, Ladd definitely won't. But these quarterbacks I want these mine finish quarterback 1.
I dare you to go tight end quarterback. I dare you. Attaboy. All right, so Angel goes to Lamar Jackson. You punted on 2 straight receivers. I'm really interested to see how that's going to play out. Josh Allen goes the very next pick. Kyren, Brock Bowers. Did not expect tight ends to start going already. Tight end strategy.
Yeah, I think once the first one goes, try to hop on that first tier. If not, who do you like?
Yeah.
This is my
be
legit
patient.
strategy. Yeah, this is my legit strategy for tight end this year. If I'm not getting one of the top 4, say you don't get Kittle, McBride, Bowers, or top 3, Kittle, McBride, or Bowers, I'm going for tight ends who are either the first or second reads on offenses. And how I'm deciding that is which offense is better, which quarterback is better. That's how if I were to pick a tight end later on, that's how I would do it.
And built in that is that you're going to wait. Like you get those guys aren't going until way later in the draft. And copy and paste for the quarterbacks. If you're not grabbing a top 4 quarterback, wait. In a single quarterback, wait. There's no reason. Jane Daniels went.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Whoa.
Early.
Slime
McNuggets.
Slime McNuggets is playing chess.
Yeah, he's thinking about one. He's thinking about while everyone's zagging here. Man.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Bucky Irving, I've seen him go high. This is about the latest I've ever seen him go. Bucky Irving, like late 3rd.
I may be wrong.
I'm scared.
Cool. Yeah, I'm scared of Bucky Irving. I just don't know.
We're drafting him at his ceiling, which is RB7, RB6.
Yeah.
I don't ever see him being RB1. I think that's why I'm scared of that. I could think he's a top 10 running back for sure, but he's more around the Jonathan Taylor. No, not even that. I don't know.
I'm up here.
Really on him. Tight
ends went. So let's take a look. This is what we're talking about, the tight ends. Massive drop off here. So this is kind of like the either in the top 3 receivers on their team, but kind of we'll see how it goes. The best of the rest for me, the safest probably Mark Andrews. The biggest. There's a couple guys here with some serious upside, but I'm not going tight end here. I got the turn. I'm not used to having this turn. Ladd McConkey's here. I'm picking Ladd McConkey. I am not a 3-yard receiver in a row guy, but Ladd McConkey's here at the end of the 3rd round. I feel like I'm stealing something. So Ladd will be one of my picks, and then I have to go running back. Michael Hampton.
James Cook.
Michael Hampton. I'm not going tight end. And all 4. Oh, Hurts is here. Michael Hurts.
Hurts staring in the face. Joey.
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Those are consensus top 4. You have Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jane Daniels, and Jalen Hurts. Those are all the guys that give you plus rushing ability and good production with their arm as well. So those are kind of the big 4. I think Joe Burrow, Mahomes, and maybe Mayfield are going to be knocking on the door with that. But let me take Ladd here. I can't believe I got Ladd McConkey at the end of the 3rd. That's incredible value. I love that. And then let's not drag this out. I'm going Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is like a 12-plus rushing touchdown the guy per year. It's hard to find that at the end of the 3rd round or start of the 4th round.
Yeah, the 4th, yeah. Why did Ladd drop?
He's not cool. He has no sex appeal. His name is Ladd. His last name is McConkey.
Well, you buried the lead. What's the least sexy thing about him?
His high IQ.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're good, Ainge. I like the discipline.
I've been media trained.
No, you haven't. Mike Evans. I guarantee you Gabe's targeting Baker Mayfield later then.
Mike Evans is the...
Hey, I'm not doing Mike Evans this year.
What's your Breece Hall take this year?
I'm not drafting him. I'm not drafting in the first 6 rounds. JSN, people are kind of all over the place on him. Getting JSN in the 4th round could prove to be a major value pick here. JSN had pretty much identical numbers to Ladd McConkey last year.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what's the difference between Ladd and JSN besides
in production last year? Nothing, but I'll take Herbert over
melatonin.
Herbert over Darnold, and just the fact that McConkey's just the guy there. I'm not worried about Keenan Allen. Travis Kelce went. McNuggets, I don't know what McNuggets is doing his own thing, and I like it.
He's taking Chiefs. He believes in Chiefs rebound.
I'm in it. I'm for it, man. T. Higgins goes. Wow, T. Higgins.
I love T.
That's a defending champ. I'm not going to. Martin Hampton and James Cook, it's auto pick. That drives me freaking crazy. Yeah. RB here. He's been pretty balanced. Complete the set, RB. Go tight end.
Kyle.
Let's take a look at
Kyle PTSD.
So in the next...
That's what I'm going to call him from now on. Sorry. Go ahead.
In the next 3 rounds, I got 3 quarterbacks that can go. Other than that, punt. Other than that, just wait and grab 2 of the other guys. I go Mayfield. I go Burrow, Mahomes, and Mayfield. And if you don't get one of those 3 guys in the next 3 rounds, kick the can down the road. Garrett Wilson's falling in drafts, man.
He really is.
People are not into Garrett Wilson. A couple of bad training camp videos from Justin Fields, and people are out. You know what? We don't learn. Every year we don't learn to not overreact to training camp videos. We overreact every single year. Watch that happen with Garrett Wilson again this year. That being said, I'm not picking Garrett Wilson early in any draft.
Yeah, oh no.
Angels here in a turn. Angel this is the farthest I've seen Angel be in a draft with only 1 wide receiver.
It's kind of wild. It's terrifying.
Let's look at the receivers available. I'm gonna predict him again here. Like I said before, Angel's not taking Tyreek Hill anywhere before the 8th round. I don't think he's the Marvin Harrison guy, even though that is a pretty tempting name right here. Terry's interesting. I don't like that he missed camp. That just never goes well for players, especially veteran players. DK, Moore, Sutton, to me, are all kind of a version of the same guy. Rice is hurt. I'm not taking Rice anywhere near these rounds. And then there's a real drop-off. The Angels probably taking 1 receiver here, I'd guess. Gary took a tight end and quarterback, so I'm thinking maybe a receiver, and then maybe takes a stab at a running back. But I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Oh, Devontae Adams. Listen, man. Angel, you've been doing this in your drafts.
Yeah. Yes.
At least you're consistent.
Look, all I need Rachel Rice to do is be in the fantasy playoffs with me. Then I'm fine. Guys, I got to get to the playoffs and let this league winner carry me on home.
Yeah, you're punting on a star. It's your 5th pick. Yeah, I mean, if that works out, I mean, I get the logic. Down the stretch, you're not going to win your fantasy league on draft night. You're going to have to keep adjusting and working the waiver wires, working the trades. And so I get it. It's just that takes some knickknacks. But just like that, you're back up to 3 receivers. Par for the course. Why'd you pass on DK and Terry, DJ Moore? Passed on your boy Sutton.
I
take Sutton over Adams.
I just believed. I've been saying this all offseason. Smart wide receiver, smart quarterback, smart head coach. It's gonna work. I think he's gonna be a top 10, 12 wideout.
There goes Sutton.
Adams.
I think he could if he stays healthy, which he has stayed healthy. There's no reason you think he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I've said the entire offseason. Like when they signed him, I was like, that's gonna work.
Break down this defending champ roster so far.
Yeah, let me see it real quick. Starting off with Derrick Henry and Chase Brown. I like the 1-2. It's a very nice 1-2 of running backs. Hard to find a better pair than that. Tell you what. 2 workhorses. Jaden Daniels, obviously one of the top 4. T. Higgins and Courtland Sutton. Almost safe if it was T. Higgins healthy. How many games do you get T. Higgins for? That's the thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm up here on the turn. I got 3 receivers already, so I'm probably not going receiver here unless the value is just that good. I need to take a running back here. I don't like punting this long on running back typically, but I feel like Nico and Vlad McConkey. I mean, Amon-Ra just kind of fell really late in the draft to me. Couple names I like here. I like RJ Harvey, but it's a little bit too much of a roll of the dice for my first running back pick. Chuba, I think, is pretty safe. I don't really buy that he's going to share the backfield as much as people think he is with Dowdle. But I think a name that he's on a couple of my teams is Tony Pollard. I like Tony Pollard this year. Improved offensive line, improved quarterback play, and he's done it before. 1,200 yards last year, 10 touchdowns on a terrible team when they're losing most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go Pollard with at least one of my picks here. I have Pollard and Hubbard in my other league. It is the most boring duo you can trot out at running back.
Yeah, there's not a lot of sex appeal with that one.
But you're probably going to get 30 points a game from them combined.
Pollard's
punting on tight end here. I think there's a lot of I have a tight end here I really like. I'm not going to be back for a while.
Does his name rhyme with Schmevim Schmingram?
Yep, it does.
Yeah, that's a nice tier 2 tight end. I would reach for is that one.
Another name I like here is George Pickens.
Pickens is nice.
I don't think I'm gonna go another. I can't wait that much longer on running back. So I think if it comes back to me, then I'm gonna be starting guys like. I'm gonna take Pollard. That clock kind of snuck up on me there. Almost auto picked. I'm gonna take Pollard, and now it's decision time. I like Pickens. I like Ingram. I like Chuba, but I'm not taking Chuba. I've kind of ruled that out. So it's Pickens or Ingram. I'm pretty good at receiver. And if you look down this list as we scroll down, there's some names here that I really like. You got a couple rookies here that I like. You got Pearsall is going to get all the targets. I don't mind Godwin. I think for that Rashee Rice logic, Godwin's kind of a better version of that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go Pickens here just because I'm so strong at receiver already, and just for the sake of having a strong lineup as I can. Now, another name to consider here is Mark Andrews. He's back healthy. Isaiah Likely's out for a while. But no, I'm going Evan Ingram here. And I think he's going to be Bo Nix's guy. I think he might lead the Broncos in receptions. Joe Burrow goes. Not Gabe loves him some Joe Burrow, man.
This is a classic Gabe draft. Metcalf, Burrow, really Mike Evans.
He's getting all his guys.
Kittle. This is Josh Jacobs. God, this is totally grafted for
Good work, Gabe. Terry McLaurin goes.
Scary Terry.
This is a different draft for AJ. I haven't seen AJ draft like this before.
Hey, you drafting, right? It's not like one of your homeboys or like somebody else drafting for you?
What do you mean? Me?
No, AJ, because this is like I said, this is very
he's not picking his guys.
Yeah.
Like, let me see. Who has he passed on that he would have normally picked? So he took Travion Henderson. Well, not enough guys have gone yet. Let's go further up. He took Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm surprised he didn't take Hampton. I'm surprised he didn't take Marvin Harrison. He does like JSN, though. I don't know. I know he likes some Jonathan Taylor, too. So, no, never mind. Maybe he's doing all right. Danimal. Danimal's getting us some curveballs, man. By the way, Sly McNuggets, another curveball here. DeAndre Swift. Dang it, Daniel. Great pick. Great pick.
Pickens.
Fantastic pick. Zay Flowers goes next, and that's exactly what Sharp Look gets for auto picking. Not a Zay Flowers guy. Doza time, auto pick, Chuba. RB's a Bears fan. He went DJ Moore. I like DJ Moore. I don't know what to think of the Browns. Angels back under the hood here. I think there might be a running back in these two picks because he's going to pick, another 20 picks after this, and the running backs could look rough in 20 picks. So I'm going to predict he takes at least one running back with these next two picks and then grabs a receiver as well. I think he might be looking at a certain rookie receiver in Carolina.
Don't be doing that.
I mean, you're up right now. Oh, of course. Yeah, you're taking your boy. I think it's a good spot to take him, too. The only thing I don't like about you taking him here is it's your first running back, but
I'll pick Mr. Boring next to him, though. This is a boring pick. It bores me.
I'm so surprised you didn't take a receiver there. Were you nervous about the running backs coming back around?
Yeah, look at the drop off. Mixon. Yeah. I saw Mixon. I'm like, not doing the pass Mixon thing.
Yeah, it just sucks to have to start either Mixon, a guy who like that, or someone that is in close to a 50-50 timeshare. It's just not fun to start someone like that. So I get the Connor pick.
Yeah, Connor's the last of the true workhorses. The health thing we'll see, but Harvey gives me a little bit of upside PPR wise because Sean Payton's offense targets the running back most in the NFL. So
yeah. I think you really got to manage the drop offs here in these drafts.
Yeah, you have to make sure you know
like what's coming.
Make sure you personally on your draft board have tiers set. If I don't get this tier, it's gonna be really hard to fall off from Kamara to the Caleb Johnsons. The drop off.
Play some music.
We'll YouTube Pete's Pants that we're playing music.
No, I don't think so. It's like stock music. It's kind of nice, right? It's a little sexy.
That's the vibe we're going for. Sex appeal.
That's what I feel sexy when I'm drafting.
What the fuck?
Danimal. I like Dan's team, I'm not gonna lie. You know why? Those are my kind of I like the boring guys. I don't know what it is I like about them, but Sutton, Higgins, and Pickens are not very sexy, but I think they'll be super productive. Pickens is flying up right now, too.
I love Pickens this year.
A lot of people love Pickens recently. I did pick him as a sleeper, even though I have not been able to get him. I haven't adjusted to his rising ADP. I like Loveland there, too. I like Loveland because if you peep the tight ends, I I might take Andrews over Loveland, but after those two, it really drops off.
Njoku, Warren. I love Tet this year.
There's your boy. I thought for sure you were taking Tet.
Yeah.
You know what really sucks? You got auto-picked.
Fuck that.
That's a bummer. All right, my turn's coming up here. I'm going at least one running back, and then just best available for that second flex spot. Let me take a look here. I do like JMO. I do love Xavier Worthy. Do I want to start them is the question. But let's lock down this running back first. Who am I going? Who's my RB2? Don't mind Aaron Jones.
I'm out on Caleb Johnson this year, I think.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm a Jalen Warren guy back there this year.
Yeah, you have been. It was one of your picks for sleepers, right?
Yeah, I like Jalen Warren more than him.
By the way, just like we predicted, in those next third rounds, the three quarterbacks that went, Burrow, Mayfield, Holmes.
Next year, yeah.
I think now you wait because there's not a lot of difference between a Bo Nix and a Dak Prescott and a Jared Goff and a Herbert fantasy-wise.
This is where that tier is where
similar
the
production.
running, do they run? That was the only differentiator.
In
that range. Can they run? That's a little bit more valuable than.
I try to grab two of them now.
Two running quarterbacks?
If I did not, well, no. I like to pair a safe guy. Like if I punt on any of these top guys, I like to pair a safe guy. So to me, a safe guy would be, I think Bo Nix is pretty safe. Jared Goff. I think Herbert's pretty safe. Purdy's pretty safe. And then I'd pair him with someone who's a little bit more like Drake May. What are you going to get from him? Justin Fields is the perfect example of a riskier pick. But I already got my quarterback, so I'm not really looking there anyway.
Hey Joey, you see my background?
No, let me see. Oh, nice. Oh, is that what you've been working on?
I'm playing with. If you're watching on YouTube, can they see me on YouTube?
Yeah.
I've been changing it pretty frequently.
I like it. That's what the people are here for.
Yeah, they're there for my green screen background picture.
Yes. All right. My pick is in. I got two picks here. Who's Gabe picking? Aaron Jones. I'm looking for an RB2. I do like Tyrone Tracy. Your boys here, Jalen Warren.
I love J-Dubs.
You know what I've wanted to do, and I might do it here. I don't know. I've wanted to pick Warren and Caleb Johnson, but they just go so. They go so. Gabe's auto pick Xavier Worthy. They go so close to each other, it's like impossible for it to happen. I'm thinking about picking them back to back here and just starting Jalen Warren because I am pretty big on Caleb Johnson. I think he's a beast. I don't know. Let me peep the receivers real quick. J-Mo's still here. You know what's funny about Jameson Williams? He's everyone's hype guy until it's time to pick him.
J-Mo?
Yeah, he's everyone's sleeper until it's time to like pick him.
Yeah.
And then everyone kind of cools off. I think Olave is a good value down here. I tell you a guy that I'm just all over every draft I'm in. Egbuka. I might go nuclear here. I'm going to go Egbuka. And I'm thinking about going Matthew Golden next.
I like Golden a lot. I think him and Tet are going to be surprising. Tet and Egbuka are going to really improve in their draft stock week 1. I think they all three will. I think they'll all showcase week 1, all three of them.
Problem is I don't have an RB2. I need to pick a running back here.
Pick the boring guy. Who's the boring guy right here?
Aaron Jones. Tyron Tracy. Boring.
If you have the titanium knickknacks for ETN.
I'd tell you titanium knickknacks. I'm going to go with the offseason sensation here.
Oh,
Bill Krosky Merritt.
Billy Boy.
And that's I have to start him week 1, so that's a little risky. I got to pick some insurance for him after, but I feel good about it. And that's kind of, to me, that's a big part of fantasy football. Like playing the guys you actually like are excited to play.
Yeah. Like, you're not gonna be convicted with guys that you don't like.
I'd rather roll the dice and play Krosky Merritt than like, all right, let's put Tyrone Tracy out there.
But I do like I do like Tracy this year too.
I haven't checked Twitter. We're live right now on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Just checking all the platforms real quick.
Danimal with the Loveland pick obviously doesn't know Cole Kmet exists. No, I'm just kidding. That's I honestly Pickens and I'll tell you what. Sorry, different subject. David Montgomery. I'm just not sure. Super touchdown.
No one is talking about him.
That's a weird one to rank this year.
Yeah,
because like he's touchdown dependent. That's literally his thing. And without Ben Johnson, are they gonna be as run heavy or as run first on the goal line? Will they try to spread it out with those wideouts that they have now? And then Gibbs. There's just a lot of mouths to feed in Detroit. Jordan Mason.
I think Calvin Ridley's a good value down here.
Yeah, I like Calvin Ridley this year. Ridley's one of the guys who could sneak up and look up week 5. You're like, holy crap, he's wide out 10.
Yeah.
Tough week 1 against Sertan, but beyond that, the AFC South, not too worried. Besides Houston.
We got a YouTube question here, Inch.
Go ahead.
Weston Willard. Shout out Weston. Thanks for watching, man.
Wes?
Is it ever worth it to go elite quarterback and tight end from the 101 in a 12-man PPR start 7 league? So you're starting 7, 12-man PPR. That's an interesting league. Is it ever worth it to go elite quarterback, elite tight end? So, I mean, you're starting 7, so I'm guessing, I don't have the full details of that, but I'm guessing it's quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Oh, 2 flexes. Okay, so a regular league. A regular lineup. I don't go. I'm not going. What quarterback are you taking 101 over Chase? And what tight end are you taking at?
No, I think if you're 101, take the risk on quarterback. I'm not missing out on the top tier skill position players. It's risky, it's ballsy, but I'm not taking that risk with Jamar Chase staring me right in the face. Ballsy as hell, though. All right, I'm going to get guys who are my guys this year.
Pearsall and J-Mo.
Yep.
I'm coming. You know me. I have not been a Pearsall guy since they drafted him. But I almost chose him yesterday at a draft. It's just there's just no one else there.
It's the opportunity.
They're signing guys other people are dropping.
Yeah. And with my team specifically, I see the fill in weeks so Rachel Rice comes back. If Ricky Pearsall plays and then Rachel Rice comes back and then Pearsall gets Ayuk back and Jennings back, then all right, see if Pearsall's a nice guy to have for the Chris Godwin replacements, for the Rachel Rice replacements, guys who you're waiting on. My team is nice.
Yeah, if you have a question, guys, thanks Weston for the question. Here I got another question here. Put it on the screen. This is Eric Figueroa. Should I trade Devontae Smith for Marvin Harrison Jr. full PPR? Mind you, Smith is on my bench, so he's not starting Devontae Smith. And should he trade him for Marvin Harrison Jr.? I think yes.
That's a strong bench.
I think you definitely should. I think Devontae Smith, and this you can answer after this stage. I think Devontae Smith doesn't have a lot of upside as far as like fantasy. He's never been one of those guys that's ever touched the top 5 or been around there. Yeah. We know, and we theoretically we think Marvin Harrison could get there, and so I'd rather have a breakout candidate on my bench than more of a high floor, low ceiling guy like Devontae Smith. Are you kind of there too?
Yeah, with my bench guys, if I'm doing this, I'm shooting for upside. If I have my solid starters, I know week in, week out, set it and forget it, don't have to worry about that. We kind of know what Devontae Smith is. Unless, bar an injury, he might be the number one wideout. He'll never be the number one target in his offense. I would smash that accept button. Marvin Harris Jr. at worst could just be Devontae Smith. At best could be, T. Higgins, that kind of range.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the question, Eric. Thanks, Weston. You guys have questions, throw them in. Good convo. Angel's going to take them next, though, because I am about to pick here. All right, so I rolled the dice with Krosky Merritt last time, so I'm taking a boring running back here at some point. But let me look at
who are the boring running backs?
The flex option. Mixon's out there. That's interesting. I'm not touching Quinshon Judkins in a redraft league. Tracy's still there. Warren's still there too. I might take a Warren. Warren works nicely because I could start Warren week 1, I think.
Yeah, Warren's gonna be a sneaky RB2, RB3 for the year.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take Warren here. I think he's a nice pairing with Krosky Merritt. I could start him right away and take a look at Merritt before I have to start him.
Yeah. And
I think whether or not Caleb Johnson breaks into the lineup, I think Warren will have value all year long.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely the pick. Let me go take a look at what else is here.
Yeah, I feel like Aaron Rodgers would trust Jalen Warren before he trusts Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, pass pro is a big deal too here. I know who I want. Yep, I know I'm getting. All right, so I'm going to go Jalen Warren here with this first pick. And for this second pick, I'm liking this. I've been doing this in my drafts. Chris Godwin's here. Last year when Chris Godwin went out with Baker Mayfield, he was wide receiver 2. He's going to come back to an older Mike Evans. And, of course, you got Ibuka there too. But I think getting Godwin back like week 4, he's back to full strength, or not full strength, but good production by week like 6 or 7. I think that's pretty good value, especially down here. Like, who else am I going to pick? I don't really like any of these other guys. I'm going Godwin here. And he'll go straight to an IR spot. Or
Godwin's the same guy.
He's actually not even on IR.
He's the same. Yeah, he's the same type of guy with Rachel Rice. He's like, if I can just get him healthy by playoff time, let's see what happens. Yeah, oh yeah. And especially in PPR. Godwin's a PPR monster.
If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll get to them as soon as we see them. This is the Benchwarmers Fantasy Football League listener league for the Bench Podcast. Follow the show. We actually have 3 different playlists depending on what you like. If you're a fantasy football player, we have the fantasy playlist. you can follow a lot of fantasy information going up there pre-draft, and then we'll go there twice a week during the year. If you want to just follow the football side of it, the main show, Bench Show, releases 3 times a week. We just dropped a new episode today about the biggest questions for the 2025-2026 NFL season. So that's a lot of fun. And then, of course, Parlayed, new playlist going up next week. Our own Derek Vu sharing his favorite parlays every week. And then, of course, revisiting them the following week to see how he did. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. So make sure you follow the Bench Podcast. This mock draft is brought to you by TrophySmack.com. Right now, if you use the link in our description, you can grab yourself some cool gear for your fantasy league trophies, or even some loser gear as well. Whatever it may be. Every fantasy league should have a trophy or a belt or something. Have something. Be an adult.
It's not fun if you just win and you get like, here's your cash. Get a trophy. Put it in your mantle in your living room.
Get at TrophySmack.com. Use our code. Support the show. And we all win. All right, Ange, coming up on your pick here. What are you thinking? You got 5 receivers, by the way.
Yep. I love it. You guys doubted my ability to gain wideouts.
You're right. I did.
I love me a good freaking wideout. Sorry. Good one.
Since taking 1 receiver in the first 3 picks, you've now taken 4 out of 6 picks receivers. But you did get your 2 running backs in there.
Yeah, I do like the running backs. I'm gonna revisit running backs here for sure. Couple guys here I like. Wait on this guy to pick. This is gonna be the boring running back tier. It's boring as hell, but I mean, someone's gotta do it. I like this guy. Improved offensive line. He's gonna have a role in this. He's gonna have a goal line role. I can't do it. You know, I can wait on him. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna say that his name.
So Angel's waiting on some goal line committee back. That was the problem about live streaming a draft with a bunch of people who were going to be on the stream.
Yeah, I try not to say too much, but
just talking through your. I'm gonna go as you're thinking here. Just interrupt me when you're ready to go. But I'm gonna go through some of these rosters. RB started with Robinson and London, 2 Atlanta guys. I like that. Josh Allen in the 3rd. Those 3 picks, I think they're strong. I think Wilson and Harrison are risky. And throw DJ Moore in there as well. But huge upside with those 3. So no risk it, no biscuit. I think that could work out really well. Hawkinson's going to be nice and steady. Red zone guy. Addison's out. They do have a lot of receivers there all of a sudden, though, especially when Addison gets back. Thielen in town now. They like Naylor. A lot of guys, a lot of mouths to feed all of a sudden there in Minnesota. Not to mention Justin Jefferson. Go ahead.
All right. I'm just gonna take him now. I don't want to risk it. Big drop off. Ramondre Stevenson, New England Patriots.
You've been picking him.
He's just gonna be a boring guy to draft. You're not gonna want to play him, but that offense is gonna be improved. And Josh McDaniels, although Trevor Henderson is a lightning bolt, he's always had 2 running back systems, a thunder and a lightning. Ramondre here is nice.
All right, we got another question. I'll talk about it while you make your pick. Eric Figueroa, thanks, Eric, again. Should I start Dak or Jared Goff week 1? Let me tell you right now, Dak was one of my sleepers for the year. Dak Prescott is going to throw the ball a lot this year because they obviously, we all know, don't have Micah Parsons anymore, and the defense already was struggling with Micah Parsons. I think that defense is going to get run through. Trayvon Diggs is still hurt. They just don't have a lot there. As far as dynamic playmakers, I think there's going to be a lot of long drives against that Cowboys defense. And so I think they're going to have to throw the ball. And I think Dak's going to put it up a lot. And he has 2-3 good receivers. I like Ferguson as well. And I'm starting Dak as much as I can. Jared Goff's obviously a good option too. I just need to see what it is after Ben Johnson. I want to see how he is specifically in the red zone. Ben Johnson was so good at manufacturing touchdowns in the red zone. This like play design, like if you watched any of that, what was it, Hard Knocks or what was it? One of the shows they did behind the scenes, you got a kind of a sneak peek, or it was a quarterback. It was quarterback. You got to see exactly how much Ben Johnson affected their ability to execute in red zone and third down. So I'm going Dak for most of the year, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Angel went Jaden Reed. Thanks, Eric, by the way. Thanks for the question.
Yep. Jaden Reed. Needs some upside. He's hurt now. I don't have to start him right now. I think good flex option. More upside than most of those wideouts there. Should be solid. It's getting to the point of the draft where you just gotta start buying upside or buying safety.
Right.
Or boring / safety. And this is the dog days of the draft where this is where if you didn't study, it's gonna come up now. AKA picking guys like whoever Daniel's about to pick. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert above. There's a lot of quarterbacks that. You know what? I like Charbonnet this year. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I don't mind Charbonnet. Never mind. Good pick.
I do like Charbonnet. He's so risky. Like, he could not play at all because they don't split the backfield.
Yeah.
But obviously the flip side to that is that Kenneth Walker gets hurt every single year. And
Walker's
so
been hurt already. That's that's why I like it.
He missed some training camp. He's healthy now, but yeah, he hasn't been able to stay healthy his entire career, and so it's a major lottery ticket with that new zone run scheme. Charbonnet looked really, really good in preseason. A lot of people are flying up to take Charbonnet. Like a lot of people are. I'm seeing this a lot. I think I was one of them yesterday. I'd take him over Scadaboo.
He reminds you of Algier from last year. He had the same kind of vibe.
And that's the problem. Is Algier? Yeah. People did the same thing to Algier, and Bijan took off, and so yeah, it's a little bit of a risk, but the upside is massive. Judkins went, by the way. How do you feel about taking Judkins in a redraft league?
Don't love it. It. I heard a rumor he might go to college, and then that got shut down. So
he's not going back to college.
No, it was shut down because you can't just do that.
Yeah, the Twitter rumors. But he's on my do not draft list for redraft leagues. I'm not doing it. Dobbins went, Pitts went. I'm up here, and I'm to the point now where I'm picking value and upside. Joe Mixon's there, and that's interesting. I like Tucker Kraft. Nick Chubb's going to start for the Texans, but that is neither.
That's crazy.
That's not upside. That's the opposite of upside. Whatever that is.
30-year-old running back Daniels with a rebuilt leg twice in his career, in his life.
Yeah.
Tough.
Good upside guys here. I think Brandon Allen's a good upside guy. I think Jaden Daniels is an upside guy here as my Alexa's going off. Let's keep in mind that clock. 1:10. Keep this queue open. Ollie Gordon's a decent upside guy. I'm not going to pick him, maybe later, but I think Chigakonkwo is getting overlooked in drafts this year. He finished the year really strong last year. And he's the clear-cut starter there. They have Helms, rookie behind him, but Chig's a starter.
Chig's
kind of a name
in the later rounds, though, right?
Yeah, not picking him here. Just a name to stash away. Okay, so upside here. These are my two upside guys I like right here. This pick. I got two picks, so I don't think I'm gonna take both these guys. I think I'm gonna go with the backup quarterback here, but I'm gonna go right now and Jaden Higgins. I'm gonna go Jaden Higgins here. The Jets' backfield is crowded and uncertain. How good is the offense? How many red zone appearances are they going to even have? Brandon Allen's a beast, but I think Jaden Higgins has an easier path toward real usage. And then I'm going, man, I love Dak, man. Dak's been on a lot of my teams.
Cowboys have the Kirkland brand everything. Kirkland brand Burrow, Kirkland brand Jamar Chase, Kirkland brand T Higgins.
People just aren't paying attention that Dak is going this late.
Like Dak should not 50 times.
Yeah, to those two receivers.
Yeah, to guys who not only complement each other so well, but they're so talented. Like talented wide receivers. Not like throwing it the ball to whoever that's throwing the ball. Who's the worst wide receiver core in the league? Like in San Francisco, not just guys who happen to be out there.
Yeah,
the guys who are good.
I'm gonna go Dak here, and I don't like to draft guys to trade. I hate that, but I feel like he's gonna be so good. I'm gonna have these two quarterbacks. Maybe I get an injury or something, or maybe one of my guys doesn't pan out. Maybe Ja'Cory Merritt is on the waiver wire by week 3, and I need a star here. Then maybe at least I have some firepower. I'm gonna go Dak Prescott here on my bench, and I think it's such high upside. Like, to think that Dak went right next to Brock Purdy is insane to me.
Yeah, I would take Dak over Purdy this year for sure. But think about the weapons. I know it's going to have injury, but the weapons are insane.
Weapons are crazy.
And then Ferguson coming back healthy. Offensive line is not as good. First round, Tyler Booker, though, that's nice. It's serviceable. Good enough.
We got another question here. This is from Card Lectables. Should I trade A.J. Brown, I'm guessing, for Devon A-Chain? Full PPR. My backups are Buka, Worthy, and Tedero McMillan. So do you trade away A.J. Brown, the vet, knowing that you have 3 young guys behind him? I think those are 3 fantastic young guys, and you have 3 of them. So you're in a very strong position to trade A.J. Brown for A-Chain. I do this draft. I think I do this trade. A-Chain has legit running back 1 capability. And pivoting from A.J. Brown to one of those 3 guys, you're in a very safe position. I do that trade. Do you?
Yeah, there's very little chance A.J. Brown finishes wide at 1. There's a real shot A-Chain can finish RB1. Upside is through the roof. Obviously, you're paying with the calf injury that they say should be healthy by week 1, which will scare you. But at this point, your wide receiver, I think Tet and Ibuka week 1, like I said, are going to be lights out the gate. Because of opportunity and health on the team. And Worthy, with no Rice there, he's the number 1 wide out there. So, yeah, I would do this trade for sure.
It's a great trade, too. Good for you for putting yourself in that position to.
Yeah.
Answering all.
And so out of those 3 wide receivers, Ibuka, Worthy, or Tet, rank them in redraft.
Guys, make sure you're watching. If you put a question in the chat, we're answering it on the stream. In redraft, ranking those 3 guys, I'm going. Oh man, it's tough. I'm going Ibuka. So he has the best combination of best quarterback and targets. And then I'm going Tet because I think he has the more guaranteed targets, and I'm going Worthy because I'm not convinced he's gonna, because I have to put him somewhere, so 3rd is still good. But I'm not convinced he's gonna get steady targets. Like, I think he's gonna have really good games. But even with Rice out, I think there's gonna be Hollywood Brown games. There's gonna be Noah Gray games. I think the real star here in Kansas City is Pat Mahomes. Until Rashee Rice gets back, everyone else is gonna be like, wait your turn. Yeah. Thanks for the question, Card Lectables. Appreciate it, bro. If you're watching on YouTube too, we got you want to send a little gift to the boys, please don't hesitate.
Help the show out. You know what I'm saying? Feed some families today.
If you just, a lot of people are hopping on and off, so I'll just keep saying this. This is the Benchwarmers Fantasy Football League, the Bench Podcast Listeners League, year 2. Last year's winner, Danimal, back in the league. Actually, everyone returning. If you want to play in a listener league, there's probably still time if we get enough people. So put that in the chat or DM us on Instagram, and we'll put it to their league for everyone. But we do 10-team PPR.
Oh, look who's on.
Who's that?
The new guy. Mr. Autodraft himself.
Doza Time, welcome to the show.
Doza Time been a day 1 bench warmer, so I let him off a little bit. But I'm a little PO'd at him still.
Yeah, he did join the draft in round 12. That's a little, I don't know.
He's trying to clean up.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, there's guys here. This is a guy, man. If he takes off this year, talk about drafting for trade. If I could throw out freaking Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
at some place, having Justin Fields right, behind him, I would do that.
Hey guys, if you're watching right now on YouTube, especially, could you like the video? Leave a comment or something if you will. It helps it push it out in the algorithm that no one understands. Just like it, push that thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you want to take some time and subscribe as well, that's also an option available to you. But it's very helpful if you just like the video so that it could keep pushing it off. Danimal, comment from Danimal says, Angel, you're pissing me off, bro.
I'm picking his guys. Tell you what, picking his guys. Who did
you
Tucker Kraft and Justin Fields. Who are his quarterbacks? Go on his quarterbacks.
I got you. His quarterbacks are Jaden Daniels. Is Jaden Daniels.
Oh, never mind. I'm about to say maybe he wanted him as backup, but
probably.
Or
maybe Tucker Kraft is this guy. Who's his tight ends? Colston Loveland. So yeah, Kraft would be a nice guy to get. Yeah. A little insurance. Man, we're moving through this draft. Round 13 already.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Tucker Kraft?
I don't know, man. So many people are, so high on him. They got Luke Musgrave there. Matthew Golden, I think, is going to be the guy. They have so many okay receivers that are going to be in the game, going to be playing, going to getting targets. I'm not as high on him as a lot of people are, but some people are very, very high on him. Some very smart people, smarter than me, are very high on him. So if he did pop off, I wouldn't be that surprised. I'm not drafting a whole lot of Tucker Kraft. Marvin Mims, you're a Bronco fan. What's the deal with Marvin Mims?
Marvin, I think he's a nice sleeper this year. Sean Payton makes his wideouts earn the wideout 2 spots besides Courtland Sutton. He will be the wideout 2 this year, but Troy Franklin's also earned a nice spot in the rotation. So basically, and all this is behind Sutton and behind Evan Ingram. You know what I'm saying? So it's a third option behind the running backs too. So that's why it's kind of hard to rank them.
This is the whole draft. I threw up the whole draft there so we kind of get a look at it. I'll tell you what, man. How much do you love my team? I'm killing this draft. I got upside. I got some late season help coming with Higgins and Godwin. I got major insurance at quarterback. I got those 3 wide receiver ones. I love this draft. This is one of my favorite drafts I've done this year. Another comment, I think, from Dan. Oh, Slime McNuggets. I'm going to make people cringe with this next pick. McNuggets likes to see some people cringe. I'll tell you that.
Tell you what, he's the Jerry Jones of this league. He wants people to be talking about him.
All right, we got a big question here. Here we go. Ready? This is from Timothy123. What's up, Timothy?
Timothy boy.
This is my second ever season, and I'm picking 8th in an 8-team league. Wow. I'm torn between Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra, Nico, Puka, and Neighbors. For my first 2 picks, what are your thoughts?
So
pick 2 guys out of those guys. He has the turn. He's picking 2 of those guys.
Yeah, he has the turns. I would go just for if you're new to fantasy football, go with what you know. You know Derrick Henry is going to be a top 5-ish running back. I will go Henry and I will go Nico.
I'd go.
Right?
I'd go Amon-Ra, Nico, but Henry would be my 3rd.
Yeah.
And then Puka would be my 4th. Neighbors would be my 5th. I wouldn't touch Neighbors in that first turn.
Also, there's a watchability when you're new to fantasy football. You want to be able to enjoy your team.
Derrick Henry rushed for 1,800 yards last year.
Yeah.
And nothing changed there.
Nothing's changed. Everything's good. I'm still Derrick Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry for me and Nico. Sorry.
Thanks for the question, Timothy. Those are our picks. We go Henry. Angel would go Henry. I'd go Amon-Ra, but we'd both go Nico Collins. I think you're set up pretty well. I don't think it would make any difference either between running back or receiver. I'm taking Henry either way. Thanks for the question, Timothy. All right.
Slimy McNuggets picked Isaac Tesla. Tesla.
God.
My man's a believer.
Slimy, dude. You gotta love Slimy, man. Never
My
let you down.
man's a believer.
All right. I got the turn here at the 13th round. Going upside. I'm pretty deep at all positions, but I could use some running back help. I like Jaden Blue here for upside. I don't think there's very much talent at all. Brandon Allen's still here. I'm 100% going to pick Brandon Allen. I almost picked him the last time. Ollie Gordon's here. Someone to look at. I'm just kind of strolling down here, see who's deeper. Anyone I love down here? There's a name to pay attention to as you're going. Alec Ayomaner. They're going to need another target there in Tennessee. He won that starting job kind of quietly. Rookie, I think 4th, 5th round pick, something like that. Just don't be surprised or don't roll your eyes if he has a nice week 1 or 2. Probably pay attention to that. But yeah, I'm going with those high upside running backs. I'm going to go Brandon Allen for sure. I think this is much better value for me. In the 13th round to get Brandon Allen. I feel comfortable with that. And then should I pick Joe Mixon here, Angel?
The GM said he's not even sure when he'll play this year, if he does play this year.
Yeah.
Those comments scare the crap out of me.
You know who's a safe pick down here? It's probably going to be pretty usable for a while. Is Christian Kirk. Kirk's a good receiver.
He's safe. He's boring.
Do I need a safe guy here? Not really. Luther Burden's kind of a dart throw. Dante Thornton's a dart throw. Minute 20. Man, do I want to pick a second running back? That doesn't feel fun. Backup tight end doesn't feel fun. I'm going to go with one of these receivers. Luther Burden. I don't know if you're watching that preseason game when I think Olsen let it slip that the GM told him Luther Burden's going to be better than DJ Moore and Roma Dunze.
That's quite the thing.
I mean, about could
a
be.
Guy who traded
the
DJ
juice.
Moore and drafted Luther Burden and drafted Roma Dunze. Now saying, "Oh, this guy's better."
I'm gonna go for a guy here. I think it's a long shot to have a breakout, but it'd just be fun if he did, and I was holding him. I'm gonna go Keon Coleman, second-year receiver. Josh Allen plays for the MVP. If he did break out here in the 14th round, I'd be pretty happy to have him. And I think it's just a high upside. I was looking for a high upside receiver. I could have taken Christian Kirk there. I could have taken Josh Palmer to be probably safer, Cedric Tillman, but I like to have fun with the guys I play. I like to be excited on a Sunday with my starting lineup.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for all the questions. If you have any more questions, throw them in the chat, and we'll get to them as soon as we get them. Shout out Timothy123, Cardlectables, Eric Figueroa for a couple questions, and then Weston Willard, who got us started. Shout out you guys for being on the channel. Again, if you're here, push that thumbs up just to help us push this out in the old algorithm, and we'll appreciate it. This is the Benchwarmers Listener League for the Bench Podcast. Year number 2, 10-team PPR. And right now, I am set up to win the championship in this year, too.
Okay.
Let me look at your team, Ange. Ange has Lamar Jackson, RJ Harvey, James Conner. How do you feel about your draft so far, Ange?
I like it a lot. I'm waiting for Rashee Rice, and I'll clean up.
Yeah. I mean, you see the upside that Angel's talking about. If Rashee Rice did hit late in the year, that changes this team, man. All of a sudden, this team has like 5 guys who are in the top of their.
Yeah, this year you're given a few chances to like do that. You're given with Rashee Rice, with Chris Godwin, with Joe Mixon, maybe, like a couple guys where you can wait and like if they come out healthy, it's a nice playoff push with league winner type guys because of injury or suspensions, or like Jordan Addison. You can throw him in there. A lot of guys who are like you can wait for them in the season, draft like a star guys early on, and then that's how you win leagues.
All right, almost your pick here. We're wrapping up the end of this draft. Who are your guys that you're looking at here with your final picks? that you're hoping are around that you can kind of stash on your roster?
Yeah, upside. This late in the draft, you're not picking starters. At this point, Joe Mixon, if you have an IR spot and you're the 14th round, just do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, there you go. Yeah.
Nice. Wow, RB.
See, instant. I speak, and then it happens.
Yeah, you speaked, and then it happened.
Yeah. Another guy hasn't missed anything. Hasn't, maybe one-eyed Willie.
He's practicing.
And then, man, down here is brutal. But
yeah, it is.
There's guys here that are fun. Luther Burton is interesting, but not yet. I'm gonna go safe and boring and just a snooze fest. But Christian Kirk, just some depth.
Christian Kirk's a great. It's a great pick down here, honestly.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me if he's a strong flex option right off the bat.
Yeah.
With how much they're going to have to throw with, they got Nick Chubb and Dameon Pierce back there. Neither of them catch passes, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Texas did a good job getting 2 players that don't catch passes. And then he had third down back. So Nick Chubb, I can tell, is going to be the third down back.
They keep getting running backs who, need good offensive lines.
Yeah. And Texans, refuse to get one.
High upside guys going now. Luther Burden, Ollie Gordon, Jaden Blue went last round, Trey Benson. Those are all guys I'm looking at in these last couple rounds. To stash them at the end of my bench. And we're looking for league winners here. There's no use taking a Josh Palmer back here. Take guys who can win your league. Those are time. Okay, who would you like to trade? I got on way too late. Fuck.
We'll talk post draft, I guess, but come on, doze of time.
Favorite sleepers I like at the end of this draft right now. Where are you at, Trey Harris? I feel like everyone's out on Trey Harris.
Yeah,
is Keenan Allen that good?
No,
I don't think so.
He's a nice upside guy. I'm not scared of Keenan Allen because they don't operate in the same realm. Keenan Allen's a slot guy. He's not gonna take over Ladd's spot. Mike Williams retired, so they brought in Keenan. That's why. Yeah, nice dart throw. Why not?
The animals grinding here.
Checking that research, dog.
Torrey Horton's a guy to pay attention to. He cost Marvin Harris or what's his name?
MVS.
Scaling. MVS. He cost him his roster spot.
Yeah, he does what he does.
That was a no holds barred position battle. The loser was getting released.
Yeah. Oh, there's Trey Harris.
Yeah, there goes Trey Harris. He's interesting.
Yep.
Jalen Coker was someone I was so excited about, and then it kind of just randomly today went on IR.
Yeah, quad or something, right? Was it quad?
Yeah, and then they re-signed Hunter Renfrow, so that's just a major wet blanket. So it's someone I was pretty excited about. All right, this is 2 of my last 3 picks. I'm gonna pick someone who I'm gonna need maybe later in the year as a handcuff. I'm going Tajay Spears because I have Pollard on my roster, even though Spears is on IR.
You can IR him. Yeah.
Yeah, I want him later just for an IR spot. Jerome Ford is a starting running back at the moment. He is a starting running back for the Cleveland Browns, and he is available in round 16. And I'm not going to take him. I'm not going to do it. Woody Marks, where are you at on Woody Marks?
I'm not in on any Texas running back. I don't think any of them are going to be fantasy relevant.
Yeah. If he's not grabbing the job in preseason from Nick Chubb and Dameon Pierce, I don't know if I believe in the talent.
And they've both been like Pierce has missed time for injury. So if you haven't jumped him with those added reps that you got, I don't know, man. I'm
picking a sleeper tight end here. This is what I want to do. This is what will make me happy. Hunter Henry or Chigakonkwo are the 2 guys I like down here. I think Zach Ertz is pretty safe, actually. But I don't want to go safe here. I want to go breakout candidates. I don't think Hunter Renfrow is going to break out this late in his career. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Chick here. I just like him. I like the setup.
Yeah. If you believe in a Calvin Ridley this year, you kind of have to believe in another pass catcher there. Not always Ridley.
Right.
Yeah.
Bayshell Tootin went. That's another guy I was looking at. That Jaguars backfield is a mess.
Yeah, it scares me a little bit.
All right, I got one more pick left. Angel has 2 more left here at the turn. If you're watching, thanks so much for sticking with us here in the late rounds now of this fantasy draft. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're around. That helps us as a channel to continue to make this content. This is a listener league, fantasy league for the Bench podcast called the Benchwarmers Fantasy Football League. Thanks to everyone who showed up for their draft and did not auto pick, but shout out to Doza Time, man. You showed up, bro.
Yeah,
you made it, bro. You made it to the show.
Yeah, just get there, and just see what happens.
Yep, it's all uphill. It's all what was it? Not uphill. That's the wrong analogy.
Damn. I don't know what you're going for.
It's all. It can only get better. There it is.
Yeah.
It can only get better from here.
Nowhere to go but up.
There it is. Damn it. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's round 16 in my 4th draft of the weekend.
Yeah, brain's a little melted.
I just realized I went back-to-back Titans. I don't know if that's the way to go either.
Yeah. I tell you what, not going to watch them. The NFL doesn't give them no primetime games. Unless you have an NFL Titan ticket, and you want to give up your firstborn son to get an NFL ticket.
I know.
Listen, chat. If you know anyone who's in college and willing to let me use their college discount to get
NFL share the link with the chat.
Share the link with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. I'm not above using someone else stealing someone's identity.
We'll wrap it up here. Last round of this Benchwarmers Fantasy Football League draft. Thanks for everyone who tuned in over the last hour and a half. Quick draft. Shout out to Cardlectables, Eric Figueroa, Timothy123, and Weston Willard for hitting us up in the chat. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you're following the Fantasy playlist for fantasy information all year long. 2 episodes a week. That's a waiver wire episode and a sit start episode. Check us out next week on the channel. We'll have a interview with Dr. Jesse Morse. If you follow him, if you're one of the 140,000 followers he has on Twitter, you know that he specializes in fantasy football. An actual doctor giving us actual medical advice on how to draft different guys on their injury status. Make sure you're checking us out for that. And then obviously we have Parlayed as well as our main bench show. And you went Josh Palmer. I'm disappointed in you. That's about as boring as you could have gone, Ange.
I've been boring this year in this draft. I got a lot of James Conner, Palmer, Rico Dowdle. Boring.
I don't like the strategy of so far. We went Dowdle, Algier in this last round. I want some upside, guys. I guess Algier has some upside. Who am I going to go with here?
My team's done.
I want to rock the house with my last
championship roster has been assembled.
Anything in the chat here? I'll make sure I don't miss anything. No, we're good. Any last minute questions? Throw them in the chat. We'll answer them before we go. Zach Ertz goes. Zach Ertz should be on the team. It just makes sense. There was a time when Will Shipley. Does he have Saquon? No.
Praying for the demise of one of the league's best players.
That's dark work. That's dark work. There was a time.
He has to win somewhere.
Yeah. My backup tight end and quarterback are both taken care of, so I'm literally just picking the best flex available here.
Oh, tight end, baby.
Wow, a little tight end run here in the 17th round.
Go pick your backup.
Ertz, Strange, Waller, likely. Hollywood goes. Jerome Ford. Dang it, Gabe. That was my pick. Nice pick, Gabe. All right. Who's Mr. Irrelevant here? Woody Marks, just for the hell of it. I mean, there's no one else there. Let me scroll here. I won't drag this out because the last pick. Torrey Horton. I don't want to be married to. I like Manon guy.
He's your Manon.
He's.
There's
Oh
a
yeah,
joke
it's
there
there.
somewhere.
It's there. It's there.
I gotta find it.
He's my Manon guy.
It's my mind's already melted. Hit me up tomorrow morning after coffee.
I'm going Manon guy.
Could be the guy. You never know.
Yep. Shout out to everyone who joined the draft today. Good luck to everyone in this league. If you want to be in a fantasy football league with the benched guys and some of our listeners, hit us up on Instagram in the DMs. Comment on this video. Just get a hold of us some way, and we'll try to put together a league if enough people get on it. Shout out to all you who dropped a question in the chat, and we will see you again next week with more fantasy stuff, more betting stuff, more football stuff. Ainge, anything for the people? Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Got one more question here. Little buzzer beater.
Okay.
I have Gibbs and then Javonte as RB2. Should I trade Bowers for Hampton and Njoku? That's a good question.
Oh, no.
That's Hampton,
man.
my friend.
Yeah, I would. No, but it's hard giving up players like Bowers. But Hampton could be RB4. Hampton with Gibbs. Yeah, you know what? I would do that. Yeah, I would do that.
I do it too.
Yeah.
I put in the chat. Short answer, I would. Yes. Angel would. Yes. And we are not trading away Bowers lightly. We just think that much of Marlon Hampton and the opportunity he's going to get, the offense that he's in. It's just the perfect storm. I take him over Genty. I'm that high on Marlon Hampton this year. I think he's going to be so good. Shout out to, should I try to pronounce that? Buop. But
that's usernames are all taken up. So you're just typing out shit.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, though. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Hope that helps. I think that's all I got.
That's it. That's all she wrote. Good draft, boys.
Yeah, good draft, fellas. Good draft, Ange.
Yeah.
We'll see you again next week with more fantasy content, football content, betting content. See ya. Bye.
Peace.